Hey, Mountain Scholars families, it's Pastor Brandon from First Baptist Church, and wanted to give you a short little video on the drop-off procedures for school. As you can see, we're coming up on First Baptist Church property coming from town. What you're going to want to do is pass the parking lot. The parking lot will be an exit only, and so we're going to pass the parking lot and go to the primary entrance for the Memorial Chapel, which is coming up here on the left. So it's just past Pine Grove. If you're coming from town, just before Pine Grove, if you're coming from Old Stage Road. Pull into the chapel, and we're going to head up towards the mausoleums. As we do, the entrance to the parking lot of the church is going to be at the rear corner of the parking lot of the church, where there's a basketball hoop. So we'll show you that in a moment. But this route will ensure that we get all of the cars in line and don't block traffic on Lassen Lane or at the church. So you'll swing around, head towards the chapel building, and then our next left will be heading north and heading towards the church parking lot. So here we are, we're coming to the church parking lot. Our entrance is just up here on the right, between the two places of grass. There's a pretty nasty bump right here, so just make sure you go slow, which we should be doing anyway. To my right, you'll see some dirt, and that is a parking lot area for any Logic students who are driving. So we're going to take a right into the parking lot of the church. There's the basketball hoop. Here's the dirt area to the right. Off of the concrete will be where the high schoolers park. Everyone else will proceed forward and kind of just head towards the curb here. And we're going to kind of line up on the curb, so go inside of the parking spaces, turn along the curb. You'll see a ramp in front of our front doors. We don't necessarily want to run over that, so just keep your car out to the end of that ramp, and we're going to pull up. You'll see Mrs. Summers will be out here. I'll be out here as well. Once you get to the end of this first building, we're going to go ahead and stop. So once you get to the chain link fence, we'll stop right here. Everyone will stop, and then kids will exit the vehicles, please, with their backpacks and with all the gear they need. They should be ready to go beforehand. Once they exit, then everyone will be able to leave. People behind you won't be able to go until you leave. Once you're instructed to leave, from the corner of the building here, we're going to head out into the driving lane, and this is an exit only, so no cars should be coming in. Then you can leave the property from here and go left or right. Hope that helps. See you tomorrow.